You know, I was so scared of being called crazy and I was so scared that this was all in my head the whole time. And I think when I got the diagnosis, that was such a relief because it was finally, you know, proof that I wasn't making this all up.
Hi, my name is Belle, and I was diagnosed with a condition called fibromyalgia in 2017. So fibromyalgia is a misunderstood condition. I didn't know what it was until I was told that I had it. It's thought to be caused by the brain not being able to process pain signals correctly.
I was a junior in high school because I was a junior and that's when you take your SATs. I think I was taking 5 AP classes. I, thought it was just stress, and that's what my parents said when I came to them saying, hey, I have all this body pain, I don't know what this is.
The way that manifests for me is I get a lot of random stabs of pain in different pressure points in my body, like my shoulders, my limbs, my fingers, and I'll get full body kind of aches as well. And sometimes I'll wake up feeling so fatigued after, sleeping for a normal amount of time.
So I went on Zoloft, which was awful. It didn't help me at all. It actually made me more anxious. I was dating somebody who suggested that the Zoloft wasn't working for me. I hadn't seen my doctor in maybe 6 months, and I think at this point he was like, wow, this has been going on a really long time. And so he tested my tender points, which are just kind of parts of your body that are sensitive, usually if you have fibromyalgia. And he told me that he had suspected it, but he hadn't wanted to tell me because, he wasn't sure since I was so young. And fibromyalgia is usually diagnosed in middle-aged people, particularly women.
I live with this condition daily. I take a medication for it, Bel Banta, and that really helps. I also try to kind of stay away from sugar and processed foods and try to just live a healthy lifestyle.
So I'm all set and ready for work now. I've eaten breakfast, I had avocado toast, which is really good, and now I'm going to take my 30 milligram duloxetine, take it every day. Always with water. There you have it. Look at my cat. So it is 7:53 and I am about to leave for work. I am extremely tired. A little achy in my finger joints, but hopefully it'll go away by the time I get to work. I definitely need a coffee, but I'm excited for the day, and it's a beautiful day out, so that's nice. A lot of times if I'm in a social setting and I'm in pain in some way, I usually do kind of excuse myself, and my friends kind of understand that, kind of without me saying. I don't necessarily think it interferes with that. I think it's just kind of something that my closer friends know that I have, and if I turn to them and say like, hey, I'm in pain right now, I'm tired, I just want to go and read or watch TV and just kind of recuperate, like they get that. So I just got back from work. This is my roommate Emily.
Hi.
And we are watching Halloween Town.
Ooh, Halloween Town 3.
Obviously.
Halloween Town High.
I didn't have a lot of pain today, which is great, but definitely tired and excited to wind down. And yeah, that's about it.
A lot of the condition is managing my stress and anxiety because a lot of researchers think that fibromyalgia is tied to that. So I've noticed that if I'm a little more stressed, that'll usually result in more pain. But there is no, cure for fibromyalgia. It is something that, I constantly carry with me, and I try to, manage it as best I can alongside my kind of busy schedule. But I live in New York. I'm in Central Park right now. And I'm feeling pretty stress-free and pain-free right now, which is really good. I think for a lot of women, in terms of health, and especially mental health, you don't know how to advocate for yourself a lot of the time. That's just kind of how it is nowadays. So I think I would tell other women, and especially younger women, to trust your intuition.